Since time immemorial, forests have been an essential source for humans' diverse needs. Besides invaluable environmental services, forest ecosystem provides timber and non-timber forest products. By definition, NTFPs consist of biological resources found in forests, excluding wood.
NTFPs are like non-timber forest products. Non-timber forest products means apart from timber, whatever you get from trees, it could be flower, it could be bark, it could be fruits, it could be roots or anything that you get from a tree. So that comes under non-timber forest products.
According to World Health Organization, about 80% of the population of the developing countries uses NTFPs for their health and nutritional needs. A significant number of people in India, primarily tribal, rural, and population residing in the vicinity of forests, depend on NTFPs to achieve food security, nutrition, improve health, and subsistence. So let us first understand why NTFPs should matter to the young generation today.
If we have some knowledge that how these non-timber forest products are used in our life, day-to-day life, for daily different purposes, household purposes, then we will get interest about those plant species which are offering this kind of non-timber forest products. And based on that, a knowledge can be grown that okay, these kind of trees are important in our life. Then you can think about the associate plant species which you will find in and around that particular trees or plant, and maybe you will think about protecting them. Then later on, maybe you can think about the reptiles, the birds, the insects coming on those plant species, surviving based on those plant species. We can also think about those. So this could be a starting point to know more about the biodiversity.
We are a group of students from IIT Kharagpur doing a project under Professor Somnath Khoshal from Rural Development Center. We approached campus residences to study about NTFPs. Our goal was to study their awareness level about NTFPs through questionnaires, quick-fire questions, and quizzes. With interactive discussions, we also attempted to improve the overall awareness and stimulate a sense of care for biodiversity at large.
Just by looking, we can identify non-timber forest produce. Like there we have many non-timber forest produce like herbs. You can have fruits, nuts, vegetables, honey, rubber, gum.
The plants which hold other value except their wood and logs, such as medicinal value, or say their leaves or say fruits have other chemical properties which might be helpful to the industry or humankind.
So our campus is a very green place, and most of it we see it as a forest, but there are some plants and trees which I have seen. I think they can be identified as NTFP, non-timber forest products.
I think according to me, non-timber forest products are something which we can acquire through forest, and like it should not have timber, and it needs to have certain value, like any value, like economic value or spiritual value, or like it needs to have some use to it.
So in the campus we have a lot of trees in around on hostel and academic buildings. So they bear some plates so that we can see the name and we can identify what type of tree it is.
नीम आपका कैंपस में बहुत सारा पेड़, ठीक है, वो उसका पत्ता बहुत सारा दवाई का काम आता है, ठीक है। और आपका तुलसी है, तुलसी में आपका सर्दी खांसी ये सब जुकाम जैसा ट्रीटमेंट होता है इसको। और आपका हल्दी है, ठीक है, ये सब आयुर्वेदिक ट्रीटमेंट में चला जाता है। ठीक है, ये सब पेड़ पौधा अच्छा है, ये सब रहना चाहिए और ये सब और लगाना चाहिए।
If you want to see that some medicinal plants, those are in front of the tech market, where we have a horticulture garden, small horticulture garden. In that we find flowers and some Ayurvedic plants, which has beneficial for the medicinal value, and some dried we will get some leaves which are used to make the plates, and dried stalks which used to used as the firewood.
जैसे हुआ अभी आम का गाछ है और नीम का गाछ भी है और कटहल का गाछ भी है और केला का गाछ भी है, एक दो तो कहीं भी है, बस वही लगा हुआ है, बस इतना ही।
First of all, Bargat, people, okay. There are lots of fruit trees like mango and sadabahar trees like gulmohar.
Basically, we can use it for business purposes to sell the products related to the plants, for medical purposes in households.
Their oils are used for making soaps or other chemicals, or say they yield other alkaline products. I believe they also hold a important aspect in the industries.
For strong immunity, one can regularly consume neem plants, right? And for antibacterial use also. And on a large commercial scales, I've read that tribal peoples of Chhattisgarh, they collect these products and sell them to the industries as raw material.
The night jasmine, the plant leaf, if you take the leaf, it can cure mild cough or some extent of fever also.
In the Discovery Channel, that the Man vs Wild, they are using the products like the leaves for some as a medicines for curing the blisters or the cuts.
जैसे सर्दी खांसी हुआ, इसमें दूध हल्दी पी लिए, या अदरक, इसमें अदरक डाल के तुलसी पत्ता डाल के यूज करते हैं, तो चाय का साथ चाय जैसे चाय पत्ती डालते हैं, खांसी सर्दी खांसी खत्म हो जाता है।
बरगद छाया के लिए बहुत प्रसिद्ध है। मतलब महात्मा बुद्ध ने मतलब उसी के नीचे बैठ के तपस्या की थी। और आम पे आ जाते हैं। आम फल देने के लिए तो है ही, और यज्ञ सामग्री में भी उसकी लकड़ी का इस्तेमाल बहुत अच्छे तरीके से होता है। और गुलमोहर है, उसके फूल बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, तो मतलब बुके की तरह यूज़ कर सकते हैं।
Humans are largely responsible for over exploiting these resources, which will be very scarce in the future.
Human activities are obviously affecting NTFPs, the deforestation that is going on, the clearing of land for that economic purposes, for constructing of big infrastructures.
We are polluting, probably the composition of the fruits and other NTFP values would be reducing. Also, if the forests are reducing or the forest cover is reducing, we are losing out products having NTFP values.
Humans tend to use a lot of NTFPs, and because it is readily available, and due to capitalism also, the consumption rate has become very high. Due to it, forests are getting overused, and forests are getting exploited to get more and more products out of them. As a result, the forest coverage has decreased, and this has also led to lots of problems like climate change.
I think people don't recognize these days the value of trees apart from the use of the trees. They think that trees give us only oxygen, and they don't realize that they do have certain more values to that. So lacking an interest in the uses of trees, because of that people don't do gardening that much these days.
Yes, in my village I used to exploit honey. I exploited timber also, not timber, bamboo.
Yeah, sometimes honestly in the childhood I have thrown stones to the honeybee comb, but after getting bitten from then, never. Yeah, of course, never.
I've not exploited them at all. No. No sense. I've used some products but not exploited them.
No, sometimes I waste for some food, even though it's not really a good thing to do. So that is a form of exploitation.
It is evident that the contribution of NTFPs is widespread, and today, more than ever, society needs to strengthen the relationship with forest for a sustainable future.